last video. If you want to watch the ex reading and you want to know how your ex feels about you, what your ex's energy is towards you and their intentions, and you want to know what's going on with your ex, please watch part 1. That will be listed on my channel in the section called Live. Go click Live and you're going to see that video. Okay? So part 1 of that video is on my channel Live. I just finished reading your energy and response towards your ex and kind of your story, I guess, just what you've been through and how you feel and where you're at. So I just kind of concluded that and the video cut out. So anyways, I left off at, it's not that you really want to give up because I think you've got one more try in you, okay? But it depends, and I think you're going to be choosy on if you're willing to do that or not. I don't think you're just going to go into it blindly. I don't think it's just going to be, sure, I'll give it another go. I think it's going to be more, did you earn it? Are you worth it? And is there a plan? You do feel like this person is important to you and you love this person very much and you've dedicated much of yourself to this relationship. But because of all the pain and suffering they've caused you and, you know, the shock that all you've given to this still didn't open them up, I think there's a part of you that's willing to put this down if need be. Because the Oracle little mini card you got for the spiritual AF cards was, you don't have to rebuild a relationship with everyone you have forgiven. So you still love this person, you've forgiven them, okay? But you're like, I don't have to rebuild it, even if I forgive you. Because in your person's reading, they got, at the very end, I hope you'll forgive me, you know? And eventually, they're going to get to that place. And you may very well forgive them. Maybe you already have, but you're like, I don't have to be with you just because I forgave you. You still have to show me that you want this. You still have to show me that you care. I need to see proof and evidence and results. I need to see that you have an effort, 8 of Pentacles, that you're willing to work on yourself and work on this, and you're willing to make up for a lot of the damage that's been done. And you're not saying you want to rehash the past or relive it, because God knows you do not want to relive your past with this person. Like, I don't want to relive the past either. But that's the point. I don't ever want to go through that again, so you have to kind of show me that this is where your heart is, and that you love me, and that you want this with me. If I can feel that, know that, and see that in you, then I'd be willing to give this another chance. So this is more a what if, you know? Like I said in part 1, your person is going to reach out. They are going to call you. They're going to text you. They're going to shoot you a page of cups. They're going to give you a little offer, maybe a little bit of their time. They do want pleasure from you. So they are going to reach out for some kind of mind-altering, relaxing moment with you, however that works. And it's really going to be up to you on whether you take them up on that or not. Personally, I think where you're at is you're intuitive, and I think you're seeing that they're not interested in love or relationship. So when love and relationship is off the table, there's the ultimatum, and you're drawing a line in the sand and saying, listen, there won't be pleasure. No pleasure. Unless you're willing to show me you want love and relationship and you want to work on this, there will be no pleasure. And the sad thing is, you're the best they ever had. Intimately, emotionally. And until they wake up and open up to that fact, they're going to be kind of miserable. But, you know, like I said in part 1, right now they're focused on work. They're focused on stability. They just want to focus on money at this time. Let them. When they're done seeking money throughout the day, you're going to be the one they call. You already know it. And, you know, the rest is up to you. All right. So we're going to get an oracle here about what I think you're going to do. What are you going to do? Well, no. Yeah, we'll stick with that. What are you going to do? What is my collective going to do with the Knight of Cups? Part 1, you can see that card. And if you want to know the zodiac signs of this person and you, and if this is your situation, please watch part 1. Again, go to my channel here and hit live. You'll see it. Well, you guys love to be in your twos today, don't you? Down here is justice, fairness, the law, karma, planning, partnering, and progress. You're willing to partner up. Like I said, and I stick to it. And it's coming up. Like, I'm willing to partner up with you. I'm even willing to sit with you and relax with you and be your friend. But I'm not willing to give you pleasure. Okay? That sits behind us, the little white feather. You want, whoops. Yeah, you want pleasure? You got to step over the line. You got to show me that you want this. Otherwise, no pleasure. But you're willing to be a friend. You're willing to partner up. You're willing to make progress. They did get 3 of Pentacles progress in their reading too. So you're willing to do it. You just want to know the plan. Okay, so this is kind of an ultimatum. And it's like, well, what's your plan? Share your plan with me about your life or this year or what you want. And we'll just see where it goes. So you're open-minded. You just want fairness. You want equality. You want justice. And you want karma. You're not going to be doing this unfair exchange anymore. No more unfairness. All balance. So in the future here, we have you choosing. So far, so good. You may have some decisions to make, but you also have some time to get there. You're not rushed. You're not going to be concerned if you're noticing a little slowdown in the speed in which plans are manifesting. You're going to take the opportunity to work on a long-term vision. So planning your future. You've accomplished a lot so far, but there's still a lot to do. You're considering carefully if this might be the right time to take on this partner or not. However, it can also be a great benefit to have someone along helping you on your path. So you're thinking about, what do they have to offer you? You're going to listen to the ideas of this person and kind of see what's up. It's time to plan the next step and assume that whatever actions are going to be taken will be successful. You're going to allow yourself room to dream. And if you are ready for a partner, your guides and angels in the universe are going to help manifest that. The additional meaning of this card is impressing this person, evaluating your options, being a leader, maybe even a manager here, successfully negotiating a contract, feeling a little restless also. I like it. So I think you're going to take the charge, the lead. Yeah, you're going to take the lead. This person's going to come to you and go, hey, you know, I've got this Page of Cups I want to give you. And you're going to go, okay, well, what's your plan with that Page of Cups? You know, does it suit me? Is it good enough for me? Is it something maybe I want to mess around with or not? Okay, let's figure that out. You know, and you're just going to be like, yeah, okay, let me hear you out. Let's see what's going on. Here's my plan. You have to bring something to the table for me to pursue this connection, even as friends, lovers, whatever. You need to give something for me to go off on. So you're going to be expecting more from this person and seeing what they're going to do about it. Okay? All right, so we're going to get the oracle for the future. Okay. Let's get a couple oracles. Justice is coming for you, which is good. All right, Spirit, what does the future hold for my collective group in this connection with the ex? As of right now, we're laying it down until something gets better, until something changes. What do you see the ex doing in this Two of Fire, coming up, pursuing Knight of Cups? I'm sorry, yeah, Knight of Cups and Page of Cups, wanting to talk and touch base. Eight of Wands, reaching out, okay? So what do you see happening as far as the conversation of plans? Plans. What is this person's plans with you? Okay, so your person plans on saying farewell. Your person's going to call you and tell you, it's over, you don't have to worry about me, we can just end this connection. This is a masculine energy. There's plenty of fish in the sea, okay? Plenty of fish out there. You can find someone better for you, someone happier. Okay, so they're going to play that card, that it's over, because they've been playing it. Death, world, cleanse, karmic chains broken. So yeah, no matter what, your person is going to communicate with you and unfairly seek out pleasure to escape their mind from their drama. And then when they talk to you, they're going to say, it's over. You know, you should go find someone else. How are they really feeling on the inside, underneath the words of that communication? How are they really feeling? Oh, they're really feeling long term. You could be the one. Baby's mom, wifey, hubby, whatever, baby's dad, you know. I really feel like you are the person I want in my life forever. I really feel like you are a long-term relationship for me. Secret admirer? Oh my gosh. They secretly know you are the one for them, so they're pushing you away. And I think you knew this, though. That's why it's such BS. Sorry, I dropped the cards. Let me grab them. I dropped two. The cards that were dropped under the secret admirer is mine, possessiveness, and love and lace, innocence. They know you're the right one, and they know they're sabotaging this and blowing it up in smoke. They may even want to smoke with you, I don't know. But this person's like, ugh. You ever made that decision where you know you're completely wrong, but you just say, fuck, you know, forget it, and you do it anyways? That's what he's doing. Or she, but it's a masculine energy. They're like, oh yeah, move on, go on, there's, you know, it's over, it's done, I get it, we can't be together. You're an ex. I'm an ex, there's no way. You know? Yeah, I agree. I've got too much going on in my life. I don't even want a relationship anymore. You're probably going to find someone much better suited for you. You deserve better than me. You know, we're never going to be together again. This just wasn't meant to be. We have to let it go. You know, I was just reaching out to see if you'd be up to hang out for a little while. I don't even know why I did it. I don't know why I called you. I don't know why I texted you. I don't know why I drug you out here. Like, I'm sorry. I shouldn't even be pressuring you to do stuff with me. No, I don't want to get back together. I just reached out because I needed a friend or I needed a hug, you know, that, you know, farewell, goodbye, this is it. Okay, so that's what they're going to be saying. And all the while, what your person feels is they secretly admire you. They secretly don't want you with somebody else. They secretly feel like you are that wife or husband material, that long-term material. And they know that. They feel it. But they also know they're blowing it up in smoke and they're just sabotaging it. Bottom of the deck is caged heart, damaged. Okay? That's the bottom line. Again, you guys have been faced with this ex and their BS for a long time. Three of Swords. Their stubbornness, they're being flat out wrong. They're being closed off, closed-minded, building walls between you guys, or just having walls, period, that you could never take down. And as hard as you've worked to just get that heart out of the cage, you've been unsuccessful. And listen, you're right on the money with your intuition, because you've gotten that card 2 times or 3 times. Your eyes see straight through me. You're intuitive. You've gotten it. And so you know that they love you. You know that they believe in their heart, in their secret of secrets, that you are the long-term one for them. You feel it and you know they know it because you're very intuitive. But bottom line, they're just unwilling to open up. The only thing they're willing to open up is satin sheets, seduction, sex, and passion. That's the only place you're able to really open them up, is in the bedroom or intimately. And this is a cycle you've been going through round and round and round. That's that karmic chains that are being broken now today. You know that's fool's gold, that you can't just keep up with kissing and rubbing and touching and being intimate and having that connection. You know that's fool's gold and that's not good enough. You're tired of being temporary and the lover of the night. Enough's enough. You want them to be the key to your heart. You want to be the key to their heart. You want to unlock them from their caged heart scenario. But they keep you at a distance, only to engage with you for desire and delight. A fling, like a summer fling, like a rendezvous. And all it does is leave you brokenhearted. Season after season, broken, broken, broken. You have summer brokenness. You have fall, autumn brokenness. And for you to even open up with them is a gamble. But all you do is think of them, dream of them, want them. You feel them. You are trying to mend their broken heart while trying to mend your broken heart. All the while, again, just always being a secret lover. And your mouth is shut. Like you have no control, you can't change this, you can't do anything. This person, guys, is on a very broken cycle. And I think that's what they're dealing with the broken chains of the karmic cycle situation, which we got in part 1. Okay? They are breaking this, or you are breaking this. You guys are in the moment of breaking this because it is unfair. It's completely one-sided, and it's very selfish. And this reading's completely on point because, yeah, you guys have a deep connection, deep soul ties. And this is your destiny. But the way your person is acting is toxic. You can't have it. You shouldn't have it. You don't want it. This person's not willing to go with the flow. So the strategy is from the universe that they're unsure about this connection. They're unsure about the twin flame vibe. They're unsure about this. Spirit sees a reconciliation, but first, Spirit has to manipulate them. This is not coming from you. This is going to be from Spirit. The universe, source, fate, destiny, all of it's going to manipulate this by using destiny and chemistry. The chemistry of the divine feminine. And they're going to manipulate finances to make this happen. Wow, feminine, finances, and masculine. So they're going to manipulate things so they can clear the energy. So expect to see finances messed with as a form of manipulation, spiritually, to move people. Money may move you into a happier place away from this. Money may move them into a better psychological place. Money may move you two together in some sense. But Spirit's going to manipulate the situation through career and money. So anyways, that's what they really feel. This is what they're going to say. Okay? They're caged. Spirit, what do you see happening in the future? Let's get a twin flame oracle. If I can find the twin flame book too, though. Okay. Spirit, please bless these cards and give me a message of what the future holds for this couple. It's a very beautiful connection. I mean, there's a lot of chemistry and passion here, but a lot of heartbreak, and it's a lot of unfairness to my collective with the third party and the caged heart. That's really not fair to them. But what do you see in the outcome of this connection overall for their love? Like, if you could judge this love connection, what is your judgment? Choose ease and choose grace. 8-8, the path of least resistance, which is going with the flow. Spirit's judgment is don't force it. Spirit's judgment is there is two doors. You can choose the left where it's like strife and stress, or the right where it's free and open. Spirit says that your person is learning to choose a path through their choices, which they got plenty of times today. Through your ex's choices, they're going to learn what is difficult and what is not. So there's some learning that has to be done, period, with this ex. Bottom of the deck is remember to be one with yourself, blossoming. Look, 8-8 again. So 8-8 is prominent for this couple. Page number 65. The journey to the heart often causes resistance. And your person's journey to their heart is what you're feeling, all the resistance. So experiencing ease and grace doesn't really happen instantly. Fear of the unknown creates conflict and prevents you guys from taking action. This inner struggle will continue until you choose to face your fears, or until your person chooses to face their fear, which is love. Only then will their life be smooth. Only then will their life be smooth, okay? This card is reminding you guys not to worry about their choices or yours. Instead, just choose to move in the direction that provides peace and power in the present moment. You guys may not always understand the reason for the directions that you're being guided to take, but if you allow that light to illuminate your path, you will soon see and experience the beauty of where you're headed. Regardless, there's no right or wrong path, no right or wrong choice. You guys will be guided towards the path that helps your soul mature, progress, and attain better wisdom. So making decisions from your heart helps minimize the resistance when faced with challenging situations. So the more that you guys align with stillness, the greater your ability to take intentional action towards the life that you deserve. When you're blossoming with yourself, becoming one with yourself is similar to a lotus flower blooming. It takes a long time for the root system to cultivate the universal intelligence within to contain the blueprint of the flower that follows. And it will display pure perfection. This card indicates that you have a genius within you and it's awakening. Your brilliance is about to show. And as you continue to tap into the hidden power that is stored within your highest self, it provides you with extraordinary wisdom. Your greatest potential is ready to bloom and illuminate, which will magnetically attract your heart's desire. This ever unfolding process is constructed so that you can become one with your higher self. Are you willing to see the true reflection in the mirror shown to you by others without judgment? Spend time with you collecting fragments about you, your life and the world you live in, and the balance you've had and the ego in your heart. Show up as love. Lead with love, share with love, and let your life be an example of love and passion in slow motion, making your possibilities endless. Okay, guys, so just kind of letting your heart shine. I don't think there's a right or wrong way here today. Spirit's like, whatever you guys do is good. Don't worry about your person's choices, and don't worry about yours. You're not making wrong ones or right ones. You're just choosing to go with the flow. Spirit's like, yes, that's where you're headed. You guys are with the flow. Something will transform in the future. Take the path of least resistance. I think mostly what you needed to know today was your person secretly does admire you. I think you needed to know that your person does feel about you and think about you the way you intuitively knew all along. I think this reading just gave you some peace in kind of confirming what you already knew. And the fact that the reason they're doing this to you is not because you're not enough, and not because a third party is more than you, not because they love someone more than you, but because they're not willing to be real and intimate in a relationship. And they're not willing to love. So guess what? Your ex isn't willing to love you. They're not willing to love the karmic third party. They're not willing to love themselves. They are just caged and unwilling. And earlier we got the Oracle card. Part 1, please watch it. I'm sorry I haven't gave you closure. Pleasure, pleasure. They always pleasure you, or pleasure about you. But they've closed down their feelings. They've quit love. That's where they're at. That's where they've been at. They're stuck and they're unable to move forward in this love. They've tried to move on with other people, but they can't because it's always been you. That's why they keep in contact with you. That is why this ex keeps calling you, reaching out, or touching base. Because you're the best they've ever had. Okay? You are the best. They do believe you're better off without them, and they're right. They have had screams and fits of rage over your connection. They get really frustrated about you because for most people that they've been with, they can just move on. They can end the relationship, find somebody else, and get that going, Like, they can move on from them. They don't have to keep texting them, how do you feel, I miss you, blah, 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 what's going on. They don't need any of that. They just flat out leave, move on, it's over. But with you, it's different. They're frustrated because they still keep reaching out to you. They still dream about you. They still miss you. They still desire you sexually. They still fantasize. Heck, it says they still pleasure themselves over you. Look at that. I've pleasured myself thinking about you and the intimate times we've shared. You have no idea. Okay? Pleasure takes on a whole new meaning with you. So they're frustrated because, like, what is this connection that I can't drop? Okay? And that frustrates them. So the front of them is, oh yeah, be strong. Tell her, tell him, there's plenty more fish in the sea. Farewell, move on. It's over. You know, we're not going to do this again. So you might as well go find someone else because this ship has sailed. It's over between you and me. And you're like, oh, so you don't have any more feelings about me. So you don't desire me, so you don't want me. Oh, no, it's not that. I do desire you, you know, but I'm just horny. Or I'm just feeling in the mood. Like, it's nothing personal. It's just, I thought you and I were both on the same wavelength as far as freakiness. And, you know, it's that BS. And you're like, oh, okay. Well, if you don't feel anything for me, okay, well, then I'm not going to interact. You know, bye. I didn't know for you it was just physical. Fine, I'll move on, you know? And then they get protective with this mine. Maybe they don't even know it yet till you move on. But once you move on, they're going to get that protectiveness. Okay, because they're your secret admirer. So believe me, the path of least resistance is what they're choosing right now. And that's to resist you and to just be in their comfort zone. And that works for a while, you know, but the more they're pounded with emotions, feelings, thoughts about this connection, the more they realize the path of resistance is resisting you. Somewhere down the road, they're going to realize that they have been resisting you. And like the card said in the reading, Spirit's not going to make their life easy while they resist. So they're going to have, like it said, a hard time financially. There's going to be manipulation in their money. Their financial life is not going to bode well with the more they resist you. And they're going to see somehow, some way that if they pursue you or choose you and make that choice and choose the path of least resistance, their money's going to improve. Their financial situation will get better. Their health will get better. And Two of Wands, when they've decided to partner with you, make progress with you, and just do something with you in essence, things are going to get better in their life. There is plenty more fish in the sea. It is better for you to move on. Spirit says where you're headed is self-oneness, though. You're not going to rush off into another relationship, although some of you can, and you're welcome to. But Spirit says once this has some closure here with your ex, because you remember you've never had closure, once this has some closure now for you, you're going to move into this great one self energy. I feel it's about 2 years where you're going to be really focused on self-improvement. It doesn't have to be 2 years. I just felt that. But I feel like you're going to be really on the move. I do believe you're going to be dating, seeing people. I think you're going to get attention right away once you start making those decisions. I think you're going to get invited out on dates. I think you're going to get this person's attention. I think romance may get alive, you know, but I think more than anything, you're going to be improving self. And that's the journey you're headed on. And I think that's ultimately the Knight of Cups. But you are going to get a love offer in the future. Because the more this person resists you, the more they push you away, and you're not going to be giving it up like that. So Spirit, let's see the outcome for my collective group. Yeah, we said oneness. Look, love who you are. You are the divine and wonderful person. deserving all the wonderful things that life has to offer. That's you. That's you. So again, oneness and loving who you are. That's where you're headed. Down here, the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus from the problem back to love. So follow those instructions. Shift your focus from the problem with you and your ex and focus on love. And there's the World card. I love it. And number 7 is a spiritual ending. Oh, and then you have the number 8, consecutive, moving forward, making progress. All right, so Spirit, what else do you see happening in the transformation of my collective? Show me how the collective will transform. Bottom of the deck is strengthen. So you're going to be strong. You're going to transform and be so Leo, be all about self, love, passions, creativity, and just you're not going to let people bullshit you anymore. You've been doing a lot of reflection work, and it's going to make you a better person. You're going to have direction in your life. And the card that came out is intuition. Okay, so you're going to be super intuitive. We've been getting intuitive for you all day. Listen to your quiet inner voice. This is the dream journal. It's the energy of water. Number 6, and it's quietude. Sometimes you guys have ignored your intuition out of fear. You may have been overwhelmed and stressed. You didn't know where to turn. And even though intuition holds the key, the trauma of your past with this ex and other things have given you rigid beliefs that have drawn out gut feelings about the situation. You also have feared that a challenge from this person is going to keep standing in your way if you speak out about your intuition. What impedes trust of what we know to be true? Question mark. What impedes trust of what you know? Do you want a different outcome? Or is this the outcome you want? Pull another card to see how you can remove what's been blocking your connection to yourself, your intuition, and the universe. All right, so let's pull another card about what's been blocking your intuition. Because I think your intuition has been telling you this is the story all along. But you were so determined, 9 of Wands, to defeat, and to open this person's heart. And maybe never in your life have you met someone you couldn't change or you couldn't open their heart in some way. So you're kind of surprised that your efforts just didn't work. And yet your intuition told you, hey, this person is stubborn, wrong, and extremely closed off. Like you knew this, but you also knew how they really felt about you. So that kind of kept you going. But what's been blocking you from your intuition about this person? Aw, separation. So being rejected, being left, forgiveness. Look at her. She's crying. She's so upset. Look at her. She's so upset. So what's blocked you is, again, trying to overcome the separation. You've been wanting forgiveness and to come back together, but they have their back turned towards you. You've forgiven them over and over. You have okay, so here's some more truth. You forgave them before they did the work that needed to be done to forgive them. You want to know the block? There you go. You forgave them too soon. They came barely, a little bit, and you quickly forgave, and you wondered why you couldn't open their heart. You have been soft, sweet, kind, and ultra forgiving. Too forgiving, and they haven't done the work to end the separation. That's what's been blocking you from your intuition. And they may have even given you a lack of forgiveness. It's made you literally sick. I think you just wanted to reconcile this and it never happened. And you couldn't make it happen. And that's kept you away from your higher self and kept you away from trusting your intuition that this is not your fault. This is something going on with them. They've got to go down some journey. You still need some healthy boundaries between you and unacceptable abusive behavior. Forgiveness does not mean that you need to give anyone permission to continue to abuse or show you unacceptable, unfavorable, undesirable behavior. Those boundaries need to be put in place because it's been harmful. If someone's done the crime, they deserve proper punishment. One of the best ways to forgive yourself or another person is to pray for him or her every day for at least 14 days. If you pray that that person can have all things that we desire for ourselves, friends, love, success, happiness, and health, etc., then we realize they're like us, learning about life and simply wanting the best. Our hearts soften with forgiveness, and you will feel deep relief. So try it, guys. 14 days of prayer and positive wish fulfillment towards the people and persons that have hurt you, especially your ex. And it's going to soften your heart and give you a little compassion that they've only wanted happiness too. They went about a whole different way of seeking it. Somehow you didn't fall into that plan for whatever reason. But that's going to make you more one with yourself and at peace. And I just want you to know at the end of this reading that the message with your ex is, it is not you, it's them. And I hope it gave you comfort to know that you're right and they do see you as the one long term. They do. It's a yes. They do. But they don't want it. They're rejecting it. They're pushing you away. And that is their choice. They are choosing to sabotage your love. They really, really are. You need to know that today. That's why this reading is about your ex. Love who you are, okay? Not everything is your fault. Thank you for watching, guys. This concludes the reading today. Remember, this is just one reading out of many. It's a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. This concludes a message about your ex. If you want to watch a video about your current person or soulmate or twin flame or work or money or zodiac signs, please keep watching my channel. Please like and subscribe so you can get more readings from me. Don't forget, I have a new channel. It's called Just Tell Me Tarot, and I'm letting you tell me your story, and anonymously I'll read it out loud. I'm going to pick from a group of stories to do the first one. I read it out loud, see who resonates with that person's situation. I do cards, a little astrology if also wanted, and just kind of look at the events that are going to take place in that situation and give you some answers. And whenever we get 3,000 subscribers, I will do free readings for everyone for an hour or two live with me once I get the 3K for a celebration. So you want to be a part of that, please be a subscriber. Again, it's Just Tell Me Tarot. It has the all-seeing eye in the front of those words So you can include that icon when you're in search of it. And I don't know if you click on my channels, I don't know if it's going to show you that I have that other channel or not, but you can try it. Go on my YouTube and then click channels and see if another channel pops up. Okay? I love you guys, and anyways, I look forward to seeing you. Matthew also has a channel. We're going to be doing more videos for Matthew. It's Storytime with Maddie V, but I think soon we're going to do Playtime with